So here's the thing, there really isn't an excuse for you to not do video. We already know the stats around this.
Here comes the science.
Content creation is the single most effective SEO technique. Content generates 3 times the lead of any advertising or other outbound marketing. Page 1 rankings increase 53 times when you use embedded video on your page. And this year, it's estimated that video will account for 69% of internet traffic.
69, dude!
And yet, you are still dragging your feet. Yeah. I know you have a perfectly reasonable excuse for it. That is why this week, I slay your excuses for not doing video. My name is Tara, and this is Truly Social. The number one excuse I hear when it comes to why you aren't doing video is, it's too expensive.
It's just sort of amusing that the roast beef is the same price as an Oldsmobile.
That excuse is terrible. Want to know why? Because 13-year-old kids with cameras in their smartphones are making videos that amass huge audiences. Do they have big budgets? No. Truth is, it's really very inexpensive to do video nowadays. You just need to stop focusing on shit that doesn't matter. I made a video on what is the wrong shit and what is the right shit to focus on here. You should go watch it. Most businesses, even small ones, have a couple $1,000s to invest in the really awesome equipment you need to produce something, well, like this. Lights, camera, lenses, microphones, teleprompters, you name it. I also made a video on my setup, so go see it there. My whole setup cost me around 1,200 Canadian dollars, which is like 200 US dollars.
But why don't we pay it off in Canadian dollars and save ourselves some money?
So now that this excuse is out of the way, what's holding you back? Oh, right. It takes too much time. This I won't deny you.
They say time is the fire in which we burn.
These videos are a time investment for me. I have to come up with an idea of what I want to talk about, then write and sometimes even rewrite a script. And yes, I script.
This is a script. I'm reading off the script. Look at me read off the script.
Scripting is good. Then I sit down and shoot it. I spend a little extra money to get someone else to edit it for me, but when I edit it myself, it would take me around 10 to 15 hours per video in total. I'm a slow editor. Now that I don't edit it, it takes me around 5 hours in total. And yes, that's more than nothing, but as far as time spent versus what I get out of it, there is no comparison. These videos are a great investment of my time, and I can't say the same for the number of hours that I binge watch the latest Netflix series.
$20 to Netflix?
Yep.
$20 to Blockbuster online?
Both?
I needed all 11 discs of Gossip Girl at the same time.
Of course, then there are others who will give me the ultimate excuse. I don't want to produce amateur stuff.
Young man, we need a professional hero, not an amateur.
You see the stuff the 13-year-olds are producing and turn your nose up. You're an artist, a special snowflake. You have standards. You don't want to be lame. Your reputation is at stake. I get it.
I'm going to say 2 words to you right now. I want you to listen to them very, very carefully. Then I want you to take them out of the office with you and incorporate them into your life. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here they are.
Stop it!
Stop being so damn precious. Seriously, take a look at what's resonating with people. That is why you're doing this video, is to connect. Go back to my focusing on shit that doesn't matter video. True creativity is about making stuff within constraints. True creativity comes from learning from your mistakes. There is an amazing video that captures Ira Glass of This American Life talking about the creative process and the gap between where you are today and where you want to be. And he beautifully explains that we all start out making crap, even him. But the only way that we can get really good is by doing and learning and doing and learning some more. This American Life didn't start out being the amazing, heartwarming, incredibly produced podcast you hear today. It evolved to that over time. Everything that you're benchmarking yourself against and holding yourself back because of that high bar started somewhere. And if you need to get there, you need to start here. And now, if you're afraid that people will laugh and point and ridicule you or think less of you, here's my answer to that. Those that point and laugh and ridicule, which are far fewer than you fear, by the way, are those who are afraid to try anything themselves.
It's like because I hate myself so much, I gotta point that hate outward towards you.
Those who are making amazing things won't ridicule you because they remember being where you are at. So yeah, what's stopping you from doing video again? Nothing. My name is Tara, and this has been Truly Social.